Good morning, students, and Jai Hind. Today we are going to study about the regarding the social order and issues in urban areas. Understand? Issues in urban area. Already I have mentioned that the nature of the social order in urban area we have studied, and moreover, now many of the sociologists, as you know that sociologists have pointed out the city life and the modernity go well together. Understand? Or the individuals gets an individual gets a lot of the opportunities and the opportunity or a opportunity or fulfillment of his life, all of facilities or fulfillment of lives or avenues the one gets in the cities in respect to in terms of the villages. Understand? In terms of villages they get and boundless opportunity and to for the fulfillment, or unlike the villages which discourage individuality and can't offer much, and the city nurture the an individual. Okay, city nurture an individual. But while the many artists, writers and the scholars celebrate city as the have one of the have heaven of the individuals are not wrong. Now many artists of the fame, eminent people, artists, dramatists, the writers, the scholars, they enjoy and celebrate the cities. No doubt, or true that freedom and opportunity are also available in the cities. We know, and the opportunity available only some individuals. But here we see that now the freedom of the opportunity are available only to the some individuals. More accurately, only socially, or what the we talk about the freedom, but the only this freedom of the opportunity or availability in the towns and cities. Understand? Only this is the only meant for those who are the socially and those who are the economically very strong for them, and the privileged minorities can have a luxurious life of the dominantly free and fulfilling the life. Okay, only those who are the very privileged, only handful, or those who are the handful or the very a little limited people, understand, or the individuals, they enjoys the life in the cities and towns also. And the most people who live in the cities have only limited and relative freedoms. Although, okay, most of the people, those who are the living in the cities and the towns, they have their very limited freedom, or the limited relatively freedom within the larger constraints, and they also have to be the live in constraints. Okay, only certain privileged and the prominent and predominantly people are fulfilling, they are the enjoying the fulfilled life, full of their life, and the large scale people who are the living in the cities and towns, understand, they have to face many constraint upon them, and moreover, and the control over them. These are the now familiar economic and social constraint. One thing is that the familiar social constraint they have to be the face in the towns also, and as well as the economic constraint imposed by the membership in the social groups of the various kinds, and they also have to be the face the economic imposition and the social impositions to to which they belong to, the social order to which they belong to. They have to be the, they also face the constraint, and moreover, already known due to the from we have already studied the city to foster the development of the group identity. Now, in the cities also, now we find in the cities the development of group identities. The certain group we can find in the city, like the ethnicity, caste, race, religion, regions, and of course the class. These division or these identities also exist in the city's life and the town's life, and moreover, and which all are represented in the urban life, or this class, religion, regionalism, religion, caste, creed. These all now are these all identities we one can find in the towns and the cities also, and moreover, more in a space, concentration of large numbers in the relatively small space. Understand? The now they have a small space intensify identity. Now we know that cities are settled in very densely. Understand? Or in a densely. The because of that, the number of relatively small space intensified identities, that a small space where the large number of the people are living together, understand, side by side in the intense. So now this makes the intensifies their identities together, identities, and moreover makes them integral to strategic to survive, or this make the integrator. This now create a integrity among them, unity among them for the further surviving as well as the resisting something, or assertion means the their dominance. Understand, so we can see that in the cities also express the differences or the different identity and the domination or the resistance also. So most of the most important issues and the problems of social order in towns and the cities are related to the question of space. Understand? Question of space. First issues I have already issues in the urban area. If you see that first issues, what you all know that space, places to live for living. Understand? It is the very constant, very limited places in the towns and cities are the space. High population density we know very well. Now the cities are guarded with the people density, places great premium on space. There is a great premium on the spaces and creates very complex problem of the logistic, and this is the very logistic problem, primarily complex problem of the logistic, or more, it is the primary task of the urban social order, or this is the one of the primary task and the function and responsibility of the urban social order, ensure the spatial viability of the city. Now to ensure the spatial viability of the society, understand, to ensure the places ability to the live, understand, that is the big problem, big issues in the cities and the towns. Okay, how to ensure the space for living, and this is the main issue, and it means that organization and management of the things like the many organization or managements are functioning in the cities and towns for the for ensuring and for the and for resolving this problem. Many of the organization and the management are functioning like the housing and the residential problem. Understand, organization and management of the things like housing and residential patterns. Second, mass transit system for the transporting large number of the workers to and fro, arranging from uh, arranging for the coexistence of the residential, okay, public and the industrial land use zones, public and industrial. Moreover, the finally all the public health system, understand, to ensure in the towns public health system, sanitation or policing, law and order securing, and public safety or monitoring needs of urban governance, and as well as monitoring needs for the urban governance Each of these functions is the huge undertakings, and each of these functions are the huge undertakings or the and governance, huge undertaking itself, and presents a formidable challenges of the planning or those who are the planners of the towns and the cities. So these all needs, understand, needs or the monitoring needs, each function of the huge undertakings, understand, creates a formidable condition, creates a big challenge. You can other words अगर हम कहें, if you will say that कि this creates a big challenge for the town's management, understand, for the city management or the city's organization. If this is the great or itself present a formidable challenge, planning implementation, how to implement the planning, this is the great problem, or to how to maintain the towns and cities, this is also a very formidable issues. And moreover, what adds to the complexity is that all of these tasks have been performed to a context where the divisions and the tension of the class. And moreover, what adds to the complexities further, apart from these sanitation and health and policing, understand, housing, the certain problems also add this, have the perform a context where divisions and the tensions of the class is there, where the class division exists, ethnicity exists in towns, and moreover religion, caste, and so on are also present and active in the cities and towns. So the towns are the just as a bundle of the issues, bundle of the problem, understand, entangled problem, that to be the resolve and that to be the solve, understand. So these are the problem the towns, every town and cities and the cities social orders are facing there, understand. So how to bring about these changes and how to resolve this is the big issue. As an example we can say, now urban housing bring with its whole host of problem. First, urban housing. First, the people, lakhs of people, thousands of people are coming in towns and cities. How to provide them the accommodation? How to provide them the livings? And the host of the problem, shortage of housing for the poor leads to the shortage of housing. First issues of the towns is what? The shortage of the houses, that leads to the poor homelessness, and where the large number of the poor, understand, are homelessness, and now and the phenomena of street people, and that creates in the towns and cities a phenomena of the streets people are gathering. This phenomena emerged because of the lack of the housing and the lack of the housing arrangement in the cities and towns. And the phenomena of the street, those who live in the survive on a streets, now the largest number of the people are surviving or the living on the streets, living in the streets, and those who live survive on the streets and the footpaths. We can see that in towns and cities, a number of the people we can find, understand, they are the living on the footpaths, side by either side of the roads, occupying the places, and they are the living there. And under and the moreover under the bridges you can see that the scene of that large scale poors are living under the bridges, and the flyovers they are living, and abandoned buildings, those buildings were not in use, understand, or practiced, in those buildings these peoples are the homeless peoples are residing, and the other empty spaces where do they find it, understand, they reside and they occupy these places more. These are the great big problem for the cities management center, and it is also the leading cause for the emergence of slum. Or moreover, this phenomena of the large scale people coming in the cities and towns, and moreover these people tendency of living on footpath and the flyover and the other empty places, abandoned places. So this is the tendency towards the enhancement of the slums, Slums, though officials definitions vary. And now here, what do you mean by the slums? The slums, here there are many definitions has been given by the different, but a simple way, a slum is the congested and the overcrowded neighborhood with a overcrowded neighborhood with no proper civic amenities. In the slums, no water, no electricity, no toilets, no education system, no schools, no. That these all civic facilities, sanitation, water supply, electricity, so on, home made of all kind of the building materials, and the homes are made of the all kind of the building materials like the cardboard, plastic sheets. Houses in the slums, we can see that small houses are made of the plastic sheets and the cardboard, multi-story concrete structure. Okay, so these are the, because of the absence of uh, settled property rights, because they have no settled property rights of the kind seen elsewhere. Slums are the natural breeding ground for, and moreover, what the impacts of these slums are. The slums are, moreover, becomes later on turned into the now award for Gunda elements, understand, or the those who are the criminals and Gunda elements, and this also becomes the breeding ground for the thieves. Okay, producing the thieves, pickpockets, understand, garbage peepers, like that. All kind of the activities begins, and the productions happens such kind of that. But these Dadas also emerged, and strong men who imposed their authority on the people who live there, and the strong man and the Dada and Gunda elements, they now exercise their authority upon these poor people who are living in slums. They live under the protection of these Dadas and Gundas who take the tax from them, and they collect the money from them. Understand? And moreover, and and this also becomes the illegal hub of the illegal activities. And moreover, and the authority who live there and control over slum territory becomes, and the moreover these Gundas elements try to control the slums territory becomes the natural stepping stone to those kinds of the extra legal activities, becomes the hub of the extra activities or the criminal activities goes there, including criminal or real estate related gangs. Real estate related gangs becomes very active there. They are they took the just advantage of the slums, and moreover all the criminalities, okay, work of the activities of the criminal activities happens in their slums. Moreover, students, where and how the people will live in cities is a question that is the filtered through the socio-cultural identities. So now here, where how people will live in cities is a question that is also filtered through socio-cultural identities. It is the filter, and the residential area in cities all over the world are, okay. Residential area in the cities all over the world are almost always segregated, and that is why the cultural people, understand, or the well-to-do family, understand, or they want, they have been all over the world. There is this residential area is being ghettoizing on the basis of the class, and often by the race or ethnicity, okay, and other such variables now happens or emerge in the cities. Moreover, the tensions between such identities both these uh, cause these segregation pattern. Okay, now this tension among these different identities or the means the different ethnic people, caste people, understand, different class people. This now creates the religious variables, cause tension, between such identities both cause this segregation pattern and are also the consequences. Understand? Or these are the consequences. Segregation pattern means that these each groups want to be the separate livings in a certain area occupied livings. They want to be the segregation. For example, in India, communal tensions between religious communities, there is a communal Hindus and Muslims. It is the most famous and formidable tensions between these two communities in India. Commonly, Hindus and Muslims result in the conversion of the mixed neighborhood into the single community one. Understand? So ultimately, results in the conversion of mixed neighborhood hoods into the single community one. We see that the Muslims want to live around and settled in the Muslims area. Hindus now Hindu also like to live in a separate area away from or the Hindu guarded area, the Hindu community. So this tension or the segregation pattern, understand the going in towns also. Understand segregation pattern, the prefers in towns also, and this is turned give a specific a special pattern, or this is the giving a specific a special pattern to communal violence wherever it erupts, and this gives a way for the communal violence erupts, which gain further the ghettoization process, and further this now this accelerate the process of the ghetto ghettoization. Ghettoization. It means that this term has been taken from the Hitler. You know, you have studied the Hitler. Understand? The ghettoization. Understand? Hitler had started against the Jews. Why? What was this say? Ghettoizations. It means that the certain kinds of the community were centered and herded at a certain place in a certain area in the zones. Understand? And by keeping them in the certain area, whether the facilities or not facilities, they were collectively treated by the government. Now the Hitler now ghettoized the millions of the Jews in the Germany, and after that what happened? The Germany where these were the badly treated, understand, deprived of all kind of the state facilities or the state amenities, civic amenities. So this process now Hitler started. So now this process in the sense of that again further uh, ghettoization process, this has happened in many cities in India, or this has happened or happening in many cities in India, most recently in Gujarat, following the riots of 2002. In the Gujarat, riots happened. The worldwide phenomena is the gated gated community, or like this in the worldwide phenomena is going on. That is that phenomena is called as the gated community phenomena. Gated community found in the Indian cities also. This refers to the creation of a affluent neighborhoods, creation of the affluent neighborhood neighborhood that are the separated from their surroundings by walls and gate with controlled entry or the exit. Where a great in a big uh, in a big colony you can see, imagine a big colony and the only one gate existed there, and the controlled entry was made there. So this is called as the gated community process. Most such communities also have their own parallel civic facilities, or most of these communities have their own parallel civic, and such as the water, electricity supply, or the policing, security. They have the similar kind of the facilities they are the availing by the gated communities are availing. They have made the separate, they are separate, understand, colony and the separate space, they are the settling there, and the pack in the separate or one gate. Understand? Control entry is there, and they are the availing the uh, uh, availing the all kinds of the amenities or civic amenities or the facilities there. Understand? The students, such kind of the process is going in the, these are the issues and the process and the pattern of the social order in the society. How the social order and the pattern of the even the towns and the urban areas is being changed, and how these patterns are being changed. We can see that. Okay, and we have seen. Moreover, students, the next process, further process is that finally the housing patterns. One thing, another issues of the towns and cities are the housing pattern. Okay, houses patterns are the linked to the economy of the city in the crucial ways. Housing pattern and the economy of the cities. Okay, the urban transport system it directly urban one of the problem of the issues of the towns and cities. The urban transport system is directly and severely affected by the location of the residential area. Or these urban say area severely now severely affected by the location of the residential area relative to the industrial or the commercial workplaces. Okay, so these urban transport system is the directly or the severely affected by the location of residential area relative to the industrial or commercial area and the workplace. We see that the people are living in the certain residential area and they have to be the work far away from their residence, or every day they have to be the go and come. The transportation system, they have to be the ensure the transportation system. Housing first ensures, then after the transportation, or if there are far apart, as is often the case, an elaborate mass transit system must be created and maintained. So the if the place or the dwellings is the far away, regions is the far away, so a transit system must be the maintained there. Okay, and moreover, commuting becomes a way of life and the ever present source of possible disruption. Commuting, what is the commuting? One thing, let's see the commuting. Now the if the people who are the living outskirts of the cities and towns, far away, understand, outskirts of the big cities, and every day they come in the mid of the city, amidst the city, for the works, for getting the works and performing the works, and then after at evening they back to their residence, understand, and every day they comes to the towns. So this process is the called as the commuting, and they are called the commuters. Understand? So, like in Varanasi, people say from the far flung, from the Chandauli and from the Mughal Sarai and from the Bihar, adjacent area of the Bihar, and from outskirts, they come every day here, every day in the Varanasi, and the whole day they work, and then after they back to there. So for the maintaining this, or they, every day they are coming and going, every day they are coming and going. So this needs a transportation system, needs a or this their conveyance must be the insured. Understand? So this is a big problem for a cities and the city's life of city disruption. The transport system has a direct impact on the quality of life of the working people in the city. Or transportation system had a big impact on the quality of the life of the peoples. Understand? What the quality of the life of the people is the that is the transportation now. This ensures reliance on the road transport. Okay, the people from one place to other place now go, understand, go from one place to other places, understand, people go for the work, rely on the depend on the road transport, and especially on the private rather than the public modes. Understand? People's now depends on the private buses, on the auto rickshaw, private buses, and the cars rather than the buses creates a problem of the traffic congestion, and this creates the big traffic congestions and the congestions and the vehicular pollution, and as well as vehicular pollution is the another big problem for the city dwellers. Understand? Every day, the buses creates the jams in the way of the route. If the one or two bus came in the cities and the mid of cities, now this creates the jams there. Understand? Or private vehicles creates the jams. As been clear to you from the above discussion, we can apparently simple issues of the distribution of the living space is the actually a very complex. Simple discussion. Living space in the town is one of the big problem in the urban life and the urban social complex. Multi-dimensional aspects of the urban society, or as well as the multi-dimensional aspects of the urban society. This is a big problem for the city managers who manage the city and the towns. Understand, students? So now we can see that how the cities and the towns are managed. Okay, or the special problem, transportations problem, or the many issues are complex issues are existing even the town. So and how the social structure, ghettoizations, okay, gated community, these are the emerging in the towns and the cities. Okay, so the structure of the town and cities are living. Okay, these are being patternized. Okay, according to the needs or the of the day. Understand? Further, still some points have to be discussed in this topic. So this topic will be the ended. Understand? I suppose that that is the last topic. Tomorrow I will discuss about that, and this chapter I suppose that will be the finished. Okay. Then after the whatsoever the further chapters we shall discuss. Okay, students, today that is the okay. And once I advise to you, once more you read out whatever I have taught you now very carefully. That will be the very clear and easy to you. Okay, and that is the easy also. You can understand if you listen to me and then study. No problem will be there. Thank you very much.